My name is Joshua Kincaid,
And I'm Elaine Horn.
and we're here with Coach Smith today. He's head football coach of the high school football team. And we just want to ask you some questions about how things going there.
Okay, go ahead.
So how long have you been coaching?
This is actually my 19th year coaching. I spent the first 16 years, or first 13 years as an assistant coach, and the last 6 as the head coach.
Have you always wanted to be a coach?
Originally, when I first got into college, my thoughts were I was going to be an accountant, and I decided after the first calculus class that I had in college, which I had taken calculus in high school and done well, and I decided after the first college calculus class I was not going to be an accountant. So I decided to change my major and decided that I wanted to go into teaching and coaching.
Did you play football in high school?
I did. I played here at Madison County High School. I graduated in 1992. I actually played football, basketball, and baseball here, and went on to play college football at Presbyterian College in South Carolina.
All right, so now getting into the football and everything. How's the season going so far?
We've made some progress. We knew going into this season that we were going to be young up front because we graduated our entire offensive line from last year, and part of our defensive line. So we knew we lost some key players. We lost our quarterback from last year, who was a very good player. So we knew that we were going to have some areas that we were going to have to work on. So we knew going into the season there were going to be some growing pains as we progressed through the season. But I think we're starting to come together. The guys are starting to figure out up front, kind of what they're supposed to do. So there's been some ups and there's been some downs, but I think the kids are continuing to work hard, and that's the main thing.
So what are some strengths that y'all have had?
I think our strength this year has been our skill positions because we have all those kids come back from last year. So we had experience at the skill positions on both sides of the football. And that's helped us out a lot, but we've still, in order to be successful, you got to be good up front.
So you mentioned up front, what are some areas of weaknesses that y'all have?
Well, I think right now it's just experience. I think a lot of it is just the young men that are playing up there, they just don't have any experience or didn't have any experience coming into the season. The more experienced your offensive and defensive linemen are, usually the better your season goes. It's a lot easier to build off those front guys than it is to try to figure out who's going to block and tackle up front, as opposed to if you got experience up front, you can figure out what to do skill wise. It's a little bit harder to do when you got the skill players and you're trying to figure out how to block it.
So
Who would you think would be some star players?
Star players. When I think about our kids, I really don't think about kids as being star players. We try to teach the mentality that, football is a team sport, it's not an individual sport. So we don't try to stress to any specific individual that, hey, we got to have you every single game, have a big game in order for us to be successful. We try to preach more of a team philosophy where it's, if we're not getting it done as a team, then we're not going to be very successful. So I really can't say that we have a star because that's just not what we try to preach to our kids. We want them to be team oriented and make them realize that in order to be successful, not just in football but also later in life, you've got to be able to function as a team, and you've got to be able to function with other individuals. You may not have the same goals to start with, but you got to be able to take on the goals of the team in order to be successful. And you got to do the same thing in life later in life. You're going to be a part of a team when you have a job one day. And in order for you to be successful, that team's got to be able to function.
All right, well, I think that's it, Coach. Thank you for all your time.
Thank you.